So we got a nice paste out of it. It's a nice paste here. Now in the same pan, we can add a little bit of oil to it. Just like a tablespoon. And then we're going to add the cumin to it. Cumin is the prominent spice in northern India, and mustard seeds are the prominent spice in southern India. So most of the dishes where a lot of cumin is involved, it will be a North Indian dish, and you can see that mustard seeds are used for South Indian dishes. The oil is getting hot, and we can add the cumin seeds into it. Just fry it for like a few seconds. We get the nice flavor of the cumin. So when you hear it sizzling, you can add the paste into it. This is really quick and easy, and as I mentioned before, if you have your paneer ready, you can make it in 10 minutes. So optionally, you can even buy paneer from the Indian store. They sell it in blocks there. But you should definitely try making it at home, as it's so simple to make. And now we can add the frozen green peas into it. We need to add salt as well. So this is slightly thick now, so we can add a little water to it and make it a little more thinner. So that's the right consistency. Now we have a paneer here, which we are going to add. Some people fry the paneer first in oil and then add it to it, but I like to add my paneer straight into the gravy here, so that I can taste the nice soft cheese. And we can let this simmer for like 2 minutes. In the meantime, we can start making our paneer Bhurji. Bhurji means scrambled, and this is a scrambled paneer dish that we're going to make. And let's have a look at the ingredients required to make paneer Bhurji. Paneer 100 grams, yellow onion 1 chopped, garlic 5 cloves crushed, ginger 1-inch piece crushed, tomato 1 chopped, cloves 3, cardamom 2, cinnamon 1-inch stick, cumin seeds half a teaspoon, green chilies of Indian variety 2 chopped, green bell pepper half chopped, red chili powder or cayenne pepper powder half a teaspoon, turmeric powder 1/4 teaspoon, coriander powder half a teaspoon, and salt to taste. Now let's heat a pan on medium high and add oil to it again. while the oil is heating up, we can chop up the green chilies. I wanted to show you the green chilies. This is the Indian variety of green chilies, and in any recipe that an Indian dish calls for, this is the green chilies that they mention in it, and it is available at the Indian store. They are fairly spicy, but not as hot as the habanero. They are like medium hot. So I'm just going to chop this up. So now the oil is hot and we can add our whole spices to it. I'm going to add a few cloves, 1-inch piece cinnamon stick, and 3 cloves, 3 cardamoms. So I've mentioned before, we add the whole spices to it to bring out the flavor from the spices. Now we can add the half a teaspoon of cumin seeds to it as well. Fry it for a few seconds. Now we can add chopped onion. I have 1 yellow onion chopped here. We want to chop it fine because the paneer particles are going to be really fine. So to go with it, we want the onions to be really fine as well. You can saute the onions. So while sauteing the onions, I'm going to add a little bit of salt to it. So this speeds up the process by bringing out the moisture from the onions. So as I mentioned before, Bhurji means scrambled. So egg Bhurji means scrambled egg. So that's how they call it in India. So in India, most of the Hindus do not eat beef. So paneer is like a delicacy to them. And Muslims do not eat pork, and Christians do eat everything. So the onions are now soft. I'm going to just, in my mortar and pestle, I'm just going to crush up some 1-inch piece of ginger and 5 cloves. It always gives a nice flavor. Always gives a nice flavor when it's freshly crushed. So I'm going to add the ginger and garlic into this here. You can add the tomato to it. The green chilies and the green bell pepper. So I have half a green bell pepper chopped up here. Now also add the spices to it. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper powder. Half a teaspoon of coriander powder. And a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix it up really well. So I have another block of paneer made here. Just going to crumble it up and just add it into here. So this is more than 100 grams, so I added around 100 grams there. Paneer is a non-melting cheese, so it doesn't melt when cooked. And then mix it really well. And our paneer bhurji is ready. So we have our two dishes ready here. So that's Mutter Paneer and Paneer Bhurji. So let's garnish our dishes with some cilantro. And thank you for joining me on Indian Cooking with Vinu. If you have any questions, you can email me at indiancookingwithvinu@gmail.com. And see you again next time with more delicious recipes from India. And before you go, let's take a look at the ingredients required to make these dishes. Thank you.
The proceeding was an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.